What is going on, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the Organized Millennial. I'm Anna, and today I am setting up my October budget. I'm going to set up my month. I'm going to set up my budget. It's going to be loads of fun. Y'all already know the drill. As you can see, I already kind of set up my monthly kit here, and I am in the spooky mood, you guys. I am in the Halloween mood. I'm feeling all the Halloween vibes, and this should be evident on this month. I don't know why, but I've recently gravitated a lot towards Halloween. I've always liked Halloween, but like, I really like Halloween now. Like, more than I did before, I feel like, as a kid even. I don't know. But for today, what I'm going to do is go ahead and lay out my bills here on the monthly view. For those of you who are brand spanking new, I use these bill due little icons here from Elaine Michelle's studio to mark my days that my bills are due. I like that they don't take up too much space because I do also track my expenses on here, so I need the space in the boxes to track those every week. And then I also go ahead and mark my paydays with these little payday scripts from Erica Life Vlogs. As you guys know, that's my girl for my budget stickers. You'll know the drill, so let's get started. So for those of you who are brand spanking new, your girl gets paid twice a month. And sometimes I wish I could double that at least, you know? Just double that right quick. But I can't. So I always get paid on the 15th and the 30th. So I don't get any of those magic months. I hear, since I watch other people budget, I hear y'all got a magic month and y'all get paid a third time this month. And I'm only a little bit jealous, just a tiny bit jealous. So, but it's fine. It's fine. It's good. So we've got that going on, and then I just go through and lay out my bills. So I'm going to start with the house payment, which, as we all know, is always on the 1st. Today is the 29th, so that is approaching, steadily approaching, so that's on the 1st. My gas bill is due on the 8th. My electric bill is usually due on like somewhere in the teens. For some reason, it's been due a couple days early now, so the 13th instead of, it's usually like 16, 17 around there. And I'm like, y'all, like, this is payday. Like, what are you doing, electric bill? So I'm not really feeling that. Just not really feeling that. Cell phone bill is on the 17th. What else do we have on here? I don't pay cable, so I tend to forget when it's due, but it is due towards the beginning of the month. So I'm going to go with the 6th. Car payment is due on the 19th. Always due on the 19th. I do have a couple of bill dues. These bill dues are from Planner Kate. I hope that they fit. They might be a little big. Let's see. Hope they fit. Do they fit? They just fit. Ooh, they fit snug in there, you guys. I'm so happy because I have like a whole full sheet of these babies. So I was like, please fit. And then the 12th, do I want to cover Indigenous Peoples Day? I definitely want to cover Columbus Day because we ain't here for that. Sorry. All right, I'm going to cover both, but I'm going to white it out because my Apple payment is always due. Truth is, it's going to be covered anyway unless I have a no spend this day, so that's fine. My Apple payment is usually due on the 12th. I think that covers it for bills that I have to write out. Everything else was taken care of with my little icons. So that is what October is looking like, you guys. Nothing too wild as far as any, uncommon bills or anything. Everything that's laid out here is kind of my typical kind of game. So I'm going to go ahead and flip over to the monthly budget part so we can lay out our amounts and see how October is looking money-wise. All right, you guys, so here is my October budget layout. I'm kind of in love with it. Obviously, these stickers are from Erica Life Vlogs. You guys who are returners know that's my girl, and that has not changed. For those of you who follow her or are interested in her stickers, she did post on Instagram that November releases are coming, so maybe we'll get some November releases. I guess we'll see. Alrighty, let's get into this monthly budget. So let's go ahead and list out our categories. So for my mortgage, y'all know the drill. I'm going to budget and just round up to the nearest dollar for some of these, just so I get a whole number, and I will put in exact amounts during my actual. Electric is what, 82? Electric is $82. Natural gas is like $15, I feel like. I'm gonna put $20 because I don't know yet. Cell phone bill, $67. My car loan is always $300. And I'm gonna write $13 for my Apple Music. So I don't have anything really out of the blue for October. My gosh, you guys, I feel like I need to catch you up on so much. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do that. So I guess I'll start now. So I did have a road trip planned for this month. We're still in September. That did not happen because I was feeling sick, and of course I was supposed to go and see my friends, and I didn't want to get anyone else sick, obviously, especially given the times. I'm pretty sure that it was just a common cold and not Rona, but I don't know for sure. I am feeling much better. I still kind of have the remnants of the cold, so I'm not 100%, but I am feeling way better than I was then. But obviously I didn't want to risk getting anyone sick, because who wants to be that person? Not me. So no thanks. So there is another road trip planned, but I don't think I'm going to be spending that much for it, and I'm going to put it into my sinking fund side and not on my bills side. So this is what I got for now. This is the expected after all. So if I have to add anything, I do have a few lines to do so. So I'm just going to start totaling these up. So 1373 plus 325 plus 82 plus 20 plus 67 plus 300 plus 13 puts me at $2,180 for my budgeted bills and expenses. So $2,180. And then cash and savings side. So if you're brand new to the channel, I have 4 cash envelopes that I budget for, and they are groceries, gasoline, beauty, and spending. Now you'll notice my cash and savings side is much smaller than usual, and you're probably like, what are you doing? Like, you don't have enough space for your sinking funds, girl. But I decided that I'm going to make sinking funds a line item, and that I will have a separate sinking funds spread. So I hope I already set it up in here. Let's see, did I? Debt tracker, yes. So I have a sinking fund spread. You guys cannot see it. There. So I do have it set up and ready to go for when it's time to use them. I don't even know if I have enough lines on that side, to be honest with you, but that's okay. We're going to just work with it, you know. I'm still adjusting to this new kind of setup. There'll be minor changes in between the months as I figure out kind of what works for me in this new setup. But I decided to just give sinking funds a line item, because usually I budget a certain amount for sinking funds in my monthly budget. But the truth is, I really don't know how much I'm going to apply to each. Some of them don't change, but sometimes I don't know what I'm going to apply to each one until I'm closer to paycheck 1, which is when they get stuffed. So in case something comes up or something's happening, I can kind of switch that around. So what I'm gonna do is budget out for groceries, gas, beauty, and spending, and I'll probably leave sinking funds blank. until I figure out exactly how many sinking funds, how much I'll need in sinking funds. So, so for groceries, I'm gonna budget $350. For gas, I'm gonna budget $50 because we do have a road trip. For beauty, I'm gonna budget $100. And for spending, I'm gonna budget $150. I feel like I should put an expected and sinking fund, so let me just do like a quick run and see what I'm thinking I'll put next to it. Okay, so I think, this is ambitious, you guys, but I think I'm gonna budget out $480 for sinking funds. That's a lot, so it will probably end up being less. You'll understand why when I chat more about sinking funds later in October, but that's what I'm gonna budget for now. So let's go ahead and, oh my gosh, total this up, which I know is going to be scary. Real scary. Okay, so then that puts my total at $1,130 for cash and savings for the month of October. So if I just mosey on down to the paycheck, or the budget breakdown, I should say, I'm gonna have income listed, and then bills and expenses, and then finally cash and savings. So I'm just gonna bring over those amounts. So for budgeted amount for bills and expenses, I have $2,180. And for cash and savings, I have $1,130. And if I total those up, I have to make at least for the month $3,310. And that would of course get me at a zero-based budget. You guys know I don't typically necessarily follow zero-based budgeting. Like I said, I've mentioned this before, I try to assign most of my dollars. By most, I mean like 95% of my dollars have a job. But I do like to keep a buffer in my account for those times when life is wild, which these days seems to be way too often, if y'all know what I mean, like way too often. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys back out so you can get a full view. Okay, you guys, so that is what my October budget is looking like, you guys. I mean, it's looking kind of standard if I'm being honest. The question is, will I stick to all these lovely numbers that are here? Isn't that always the question, you guys? That is the question. So make sure you subscribe to see how this October budget goes. Your girl's praying for the best. I'm hoping we're under budget, or we're at least on budget, but not over budget. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you go, as it really does help support the channel. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.